Let's turn to Sri Lanka now. After weeks of turmoil and unrest, Sri Lankans have finally found a reason to celebrate. Their president, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, has resigned. He finally sent his resignation from Singapore. Back in Colombo, the news led to celebrations. People lit fireworks and danced on the streets. But what followed next spoiled their spirits. Sri Lanka's Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe was officially appointed as the interim president. He will serve for 5 days only, but Sri Lankans say they won't let him. Here's a report.
It's confirmed. Gotabaya Rajapaksa has resigned. He's no longer Sri Lanka's president. Hiding in a safe haven in Singapore, he sent his resignation by email to the parliamentary speaker. The speaker was quick to accept it.
I have received the letter of resignation sent by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The president has legally resigned from his post on July 14, 2022. From now on, the process of electing a new president will commence.
Back on the streets of Colombo, the protests turned into celebrations. The demonstrators broke into a dance, swaying to the tunes of drum beats and anti-Rajapaksa slogans. It felt nothing short of a rock concert.
The whole country will celebrate today because it's a big victory.
So this is really something amazing. The fact that it happened on the back of largely peaceful protest that just happened not in Colombo but across the country.
We are happy as a collective effort because the citizen struggle of Sri Lanka was participated by all the citizens of Sri Lanka. Therefore, even diaspora of Sri Lanka.
We are so happy. We are so happy. We are won the struggle.
The celebrations were short-lived. They were ruined by an announcement. The appointment of Ranil Wickremesinghe as the acting president. He had already taken the role after Rajapaksa nominated him. His resignation sealed the deal. Promising to uphold the constitution, Wickremesinghe took oath as Sri Lanka's interim leader.
In the short time I have, I will create the background for the new president who is to be elected next week to bring the 19th Amendment to the Constitution quickly. I will take immediate steps to establish the rule of law and peace in the country.
The protesters are calling this a betrayal. They say they don't want Wickremesinghe as president, even if it's temporary.
We are waiting for him to also go home as we speak now. So next slogan most definitely will be Ranil go home 2022. I'll promise you that. So we are starting a new fight tomorrow with new hope.
Even if Wickremesinghe is removed, the political crisis won't end. He plans to serve as president for 5 days, post which the parliament will elect a new president. But with no consensus among lawmakers and Rajapaksa's party still in the majority, there's no saying how smooth the transition will be. Analysts say another crisis is probable, if not imminent. What about the economy? It remains in the doldrums. The unrest has stalled all plans for an economic revival. Discussions for a bailout have been interrupted. The IMF is hoping for an early resolution of the crisis for the talks to resume. What about food and fuel reserves? They're slowly trickling down, but they're still not enough. The World Food Programme says 1/3 of Sri Lanka's population has fallen into food insecurity, and over 62,000 Sri Lankans require urgent humanitarian aid. Observers say if the situation doesn't improve soon, the entire island could slip into food insecurity. So, the coming week is crucial for Sri Lanka. If a stable government is not elected, if bailout talks don't resume, the crisis could get worse. Bureau Report, WION World is One.